What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back here for another Trove. Lots of people, for some strange reason, keep asking me, are you gonna do the Trove horn thing in the videos? And it's like, I'm still doing it. Did I actually end up changing? I don't even remember what the old horn was. Maybe it was because it was the Wind Waker theme, if you didn't know. I'm adjusting my volume. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastically wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. So, I'm a proactive type of guy, as you may or may not know, and because of it, yeah, I mentioned in the last patch notes video that, unfortunately, Cornerstones ended up getting deleted. Mine got deleted, and the message I got back from the trans support was not very reassuring because they weren't gonna end up fixing my Cornerstone. So screw it, whatever, who cares, screw the dumb code, whatever. I just ended up making a pinata farming house because I was getting tired of joining other people's pinata farms and then having that person opt out and just leave all the time. So welcome to my humble abode. The frame rate is terrible because there's so many people and my video cards are like dead. Ugh! I don't know what's happening with Trove lately, but I do want to give a heads up, everybody. That is Joe's house. I thought Joe went to bed. Why is he not there? What is with the frame rate? Like, seriously, what is even going on right now? This is insane. So that's one thing I wanted to desperately talk about today, folks, is unfortunately, that's kind of my excuse as to why it's been a couple days since there was a Trove episode. One is just because I put out quite a few tutorials recently and I didn't want to overly swamp you all with too much content. So that's why I slowed things down a little bit, took a couple days off from the whole Trove thing, just so that everybody can kind of catch up to the more important videos rather than those getting spammed out right away. Right? But the other big reason is this event that's going on right now. For those that have just started playing Trove, right? If you didn't already know, Trove has actually had a terrible history as far as like the servers and the game and its lag. So way back in the day, when Trove launched on Steam, there was actually a 45-minute wait for anybody that was trying to log into the game, just because there was a queue that you would have to wait in. Now, it's kind of dumb that the devs of every single game in existence, look at Elder Scrolls Online, that's another prime example. For some reason, devs always seem to be overly confident about their servers and think that they can get away with not buying an upgrade because servers are expensive, JK. No, they're not. And anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to get at is through all that time, they ended up slowly upgrading the servers, and then they backpedaled, and now they're slowly fixing the otherwise broken servers. And unfortunately, whenever an event comes around like this Pinata Invader event, an event comes around that ends up bringing in a bunch of players, putting the servers to almost max capacity, and because of it, the game starts exploding. So that's the biggest reason that, aside from not wanting to swamp your sub feed with too many videos, on top of that, I myself have been having a very, very difficult time playing this game, and I know that most of you can understand that because, I mean, there's so many people where their game is constantly crashing, there's constant disconnects and stuff like that. Some people are lucky and not really dealing with it. Usually, I'm one of those people where I don't have much issue, and I wonder, why are people having issues? But as you can see, like the chunk loading, that's server side. That's just because the servers are exploding right now because there's so many people logging in and being AFK, like away from their keyboard, farming the pinatas. Because that's the thing too, that's honestly a little bit sad, is it's not that this update has like that many people playing the game and it's like, oh, this is the best update the devs could ever come up with. The game is so popular. Oh man, the servers can't handle it. They're flying out of the roof because there's so many people playing it. And no, it's just because there's so many people that are online grinding the pinatas. Where's the boss? Grinding the whole pinata thing. That was the boss. It looked like a normal idiot, like seriously. But needless to say, folks, that's pretty much what's going on. Like, even my Neon Ninja backpedal is actually like going so fast that we're running into the chunk errors. So you might not see me do the Neon Ninja speed until things end up getting resolved. Because look at this is ridiculous. And that's the other thing too. You notice when you backflip, like, yeah, Everyone's well aware of all the broken video effects that are going on with all the classes. I know. Now, I want to do this dungeon legit, folks, because this is one of those dungeons that ended up coming out a while ago, but we never actually did it on camera, and it is beautiful. Now, when I say legit, I mean complete the dungeon with 2 jump, because that's the default jump that you're going to end up getting in the game. I absolutely love this build. Like, seriously, I want to see this in a club world because it looks great, but it's already better than a club world because... What? Oh, we're supposed to actually go over here, so we're gonna cheat a little bit because the game's broken. I would love to see this in a club world, but we don't need to because the game itself already has it in, like a farmable world, right? Oh boy. Oh, now it's getting a little bit confusing as we get up here to this part of the dungeon, not to mention because it's generated, like, inside all the trees and stuff, but I'm just thinking to myself, how cool is this dungeon? The fact that, like, if you were like in here grinding it out normally and then you fell through the world, you'd have to climb all the way back over. Now, granted, you can't just use bombs to cheat your way all the way down to the bottom, but hey, whatever. Now, another thing too, that this is just people speculating, all right? Like, just guessing whether or not it's gonna end up becoming a thing. So I want you to all keep your eyes on that. Keep your eyes on the prize, because despite the fact that the patch mentioned that, you know, they're not gonna add any more pinata mounts and stuff to this event until the next time the event actually takes place. Despite that, during live streams, the devs have actually been mentioning that they are going to be adding new stuff. So one of the big rumors that's going around with everybody is people have ended up finding out that there is actually a new pinata dragon, and it is the same colors as the recent pinata. So it's the exact same colors as this guy. Now that tells me that that pinata dragon is going to be tied to this event. Don't know whether or not it's going to be a rare drop from the pinatas that you throw, or if it's going to be related to the pinata coins. Hopefully it's related to the coins and something that you can grind out, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past the devs. You're probably gonna end up grinding out like 5,000 coins, throwing that into the pinata NPC, and then end up what? Getting yourself the egg? Because we all know you're not gonna get the mount just because that's how the devs think in this game. Anyways, rip my cornerstone. Goodbye, random people. Goodbye. I know that there's 50 zillion mods that I gotta take a look at, by the way, folks, but in case you're wondering, this is the pinata NPC, and there's links all over the place so that you can check out my videos of how this thing actually works. But either way, thanks for watching. I'm still sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better for sure, and just giving you a heads up, folks, that I'm kind of taking a more laid-back approach to my content, and because of it, at the moment, Trove might not be every day, especially because of all the chunk loading errors and stuff like that, because, I mean, it's insane, like, seriously. So, before we call it for today, though, thanks to HK Thriller, King Bray 23, and Unarmed Killer, we're gonna be giving away an Autumn Pinata, Summer Pinata, Prancing Pinata, Spring Pinata, and... because it's so close to Halloween, a pumpkin dragon. Oh, that's beautiful. So if you want to win any of those as well as just support me, be sure to like the video, be subscribed, leave a comment in the comment section down below with your Trove username. Scarlet Spire will respond to the winner, let you know you won, and then you gotta catch either myself or Nintendo Gamer in game, or just join our Discord. Links are in the description for that. Now, I do want to mention this, folks, because a lot of you have been wondering. Yes, we're going to be picking out winners for the past few Trove episodes very, very shortly. Scarlett's actually been out somewhere where there's really, really bad internet, so she can't actually check out the comments and stuff like that, and thus she hasn't been able to pick anywhere. So please be patient, and thank you so much for all your continued support, everybody. I gotta go and record some other games, and then if I can, squeeze in more live streams this week, or maybe next week. I do want to live stream more often, though, folks, because Trove is getting extremely grindy lately. Thanks for watching, though, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Sayonara, and stay epic.